Will people still watch Euphoria season 3? All of the discussion about the summer item treaty season 3 remind me of when Euphoria season 2 came out in 2022. The two shows cannot be more different, but they are both like teen drama, which attract a large following of audiences, especially among adults. I remember when Euphoria 2 came out in 2022, it was one of the most popular and talked about shows of that year. And I heard about it everywhere on social media, especially on Twitter. Like every tweet with 100,000 likes on Twitter was all about Euphoria. I was living in like a very small city in the Netherlands for my graduate school program, and everyone on my campus talked about that show. Even people in Vietnam talk about it too, which it never happened for a US teen drama. Season 1 of Euphoria was really popular, but season 2, when the show blowing up in terms of popularity, I didn't watch season 1 when it came out. Because I don't think my mental health can really enjoy the graphic content and the subject matter. But when season 2 came out, I gave the show a chance, and I had to admit there was some scenes which uncomfortable to watch, but I don't think it was the worst show in terms of like graphic content and disturbing scene. Season 1 was not a masterpiece, but I enjoy it. I think they have very good foundation on character writing and storyline. I really like the beginning of each episode when they had like an introduction for each character with their situation and their background, which I think is really interesting to watch. But in season 2, everything got a mess in terms of character writing. Like it was entertaining, but it's still a mess. So everyone enjoys the mess. So it's still really popular. I think Ru and Jun are two most interesting characters in the show. Ru was played by Zendaya. It's based on the creator himself. So he can make her really relatable and vulnerable because it was based on himself. So and Zendaya portrayal of her was really excellent. I really like her acting in the show. But I really like the character art of Yoon, played by Hunter. In season 1, she had a very like specific situation, and she had a very compelling struggle with her identity and finding her validation from male gaze about her feminism, which I found really compelling. I really like Hunter's writing on her special episode when Rune was talking about her therapist and her struggle with finding her identity. I think it was really vulnerable and with really excellent writing. It was written by Hunter herself, but in season 2, her character was completely butchered. Like Sam Levinson didn't know to do anything to do with her anymore, and she became like really annoying and unlikable in the show. And he didn't do anything which makes me want to root for her in season 1 anymore. And it was really like disappointing in terms of character writing for June. The other character is no more different than a cartoon characterization, and they all became really like stupid and silly and ridiculous, which is very annoying to us. I really don't like Sam Levinson writing at all. I think he's really terrible writer, and he has some kind of weird like fetish for objectification of teenage girls. So yeah. Season 3 of Euphoria came out in 2026, which is 4 years after the season 2, and there's gonna be a time jump, which will make the character older. So the topic and subject matter is gonna be darker with more violence, which I don't think I really enjoy that. And I heard that one thing I heard about the character is that Rue is going to be a drug dealer, which is gonna be a disaster for her character development at the end of season 2. At the end of season 2, I thought Rue had moved on. She can become better, and she can head into a brighter future. But they're gonna erase all of her development by making her a drug dealer in the season 3. So I don't think it's a very good idea. And the other thing is that Ned and Cassie are gonna get married, and I think Maddie is gonna be like some kind of like lady of a mafia or something. She's really cliche, and I don't think it's gonna be good. But when people still watch Euphoria season 3, I think so. The show have quite a large follower, so I don't know if it can keep up with the popularity of season 2. But I think people still gonna watch season 3 of Euphoria, and I think I'm gonna give it a watch. Yeah.